March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month.
And just like anyone else, people with autism, Down syndrome, brain injuries, and more can get caught up in the criminal justice system, which can be really tough to navigate.
Sure can. So tonight, Homa Bash shows us the courtroom making a commitment to change.
In Summit County, there are roughly 40 to 50 people each year with developmental disabilities charged with misdemeanor crimes. People that can end up in jail, where one judge says they just don't belong.
All rise.
A courtroom can be an intimidating and scary place. Doesn't matter what you're there for. But for people with developmental disabilities, it can add another layer of distress.
Always like to hear good reports.
A few years ago, Judge Ron Cable started Rise Court to help human trafficking survivors caught up in the criminal justice system. Now he's created the Connect program, focused on individuals with developmental disabilities.
I think it's unique in that it serves a very vulnerable group of people.
Like 22-year-old James Stoller, who is set to graduate in just a couple weeks.
I had, a couple anger issues in the past.
Now he says having people surrounding him who care and look out for him has really made all the difference.
It's kind of like having a family around you.
And speaking of family, the program is personal for Judge Cable.
I have a son who has autism. He's 24 years old, and he has a huge heart.
And near and dear to magistrate and mom Jennifer Towell's heart.
Our middle son is 11, and his name is Joey. And Joe was born with Down syndrome.
Here's how Connect works. Participants have a developmental disability diagnosis and voluntarily take part in the one-year probation program as an alternative to jail for minor misdemeanor crimes. And if they meet all the requirements and stay out of trouble, their records will be sealed.
They really don't need to be placed back in jail, in my opinion. It's just not the proper place for them.
And most importantly, every step of the way, they have helping hands.
And to allow those individuals to really understand their rights and help guide them so that they don't get lost in the system.
Probation officers work closely with them to keep them on track, and wraparound services help with job placement, counseling, whatever it is they may need to succeed.
I just, love having people that care about me.
The program started just last fall with 3 participants and hopes to grow. There are several dozen mental health courts across Ohio, but Judge Cable tells me there are not many that deal specifically with people with developmental disabilities. Reporting in Akron, Homa Bash, News 5.